everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers Legacy Commander Class Motormaster. And this is actually the one from Legacy United's Menasor set, just like I have said with the other reviews. And that is also why the paint applications on this guy might look a little bit different from the regular release. And also, this is the second to last part of the Stunticon era, with the fact that the next video will be of Menasor to round out everything. So, Motormaster himself has always been a bit of a weird character. I mean, first of all, if you look at the original cartoon and if you look at the original toy, basically, he's the entire truck and the back of the truck. He's everything. Also, this thing we will be looking at in vehicle mode, but we're not looking at this thing because that is more meant for combiner mode. Also, him being a commander class, I don't know why they decided to bring him into commander class. I mean, I do know why, for Menasor, obviously. But how popular is Motormaster to begin with? Like, did he sell really well? Because I don't know if he sold really well. However, that commander class budget does allow for some fantasticness with this Motormaster himself. So let's pull him in closer so that we can get into the details with him. Starting off, he got a beautiful looking noggin trapped in this domed thing, which is actually nice that they did that. He's got a bunch of details here on the chest as well and on the arms. My goodness, detail is one thing that this guy is not lacking here. He looks from the top with the details that he has in there. Also, head is a bit loose on mine, I guess. We got the nice crotch piece here. We also have the legs here. Now, the legs were actually transformed backwards, I think, in the thumbnail, and that is because of the fact that I accidentally had the legs. Let's see if I can show that off. Like this. I accidentally had the legs like this. But what you're supposed to have is you're supposed to have it like the front. But that's because the fact that this piece here, the inner thigh, can also rotate, which is very difficult to do. And that happened when I was disconnecting it. But I thought I'd mention it because it's supposed to look like this. And then he's got a bunch of details here. And he also has the truck cap for the feet. Even though this whole thing kind of encompasses the truck cap. He's got tiny little truck caps here for feet. And I think that it is absolutely genius the way that they did that. Because, if you rotate this around, this whole thing is the front of the truck. But they gave him like little ones because that's what the G1 figure and design has. Because of the fact that in Generation 1, like I said, the whole truck plus this becomes him. And basically, the feet are just the front of the truck. The rest of him is just this. It's basically you have this, and then you open it up sideways, and there you go. He's in there, basically. But I love the way how clever they were in order to do this stuff. It is something that when I first saw it, I couldn't stop laughing, and I still actually can't. So yeah, and then this is what he looks like from the back. The only type of kibble that he has are these kibble flaps on the side of the legs. That's the only really ugly part that they have. But overall, this is a nice looking guy. I think he looks very, very cool. But that is not all he has, because outside of the trailer, he also comes with a weapon. And that weapon is a big sword. He comes with a nice big sword. Very nice looking, very nice silver. Look at the detail inside of it too. And he can hold it in his hand if you want to. Like so he can slice up Optimus Prime. Also, to anyone wondering, no, I'm not gonna grab AB86 Optimus Prime off the shelf for this. I already did the size comparison between the two in that guy's review, so you can watch that. But I thought that keeping it more streamlined would be better with just the Decepticons instead of grabbing him as well. And it's also less work for me. And to be honest, I'm right now recording all of the Stunticons, so I would like a little bit of less work. So, with that being said, let's go into Pooh's ability, because that is also something he can do. His head can rotate all the way around, then his arms can also rotate all the way around. However, since his back wheels here are kind of sticking out, you have to move it out of the way a little bit in order to do the full rotation, but you can do it. Also, there's a little bit of a thing here that just like locks in or something like that. There's like some kind of blockage here. Kind of weird, but whatever. He also has in and out. He has a swivel here, an elbow bend, and also a hand rotation. His waist can do a full rotation, no ab crunch or anything like that, but don't expect that from figures. His legs can go forward on ratchets and backwards on ratchets. They can also go in and out on ratchets, but that's also because of the fact that these things kind of encompass the arms. This is where the arms basically attach to the legs, so that's why there's ratchets down here. That's why this doesn't really matter. And also he has a swivel and a bend at the knee, soft ratcheted bend at the knee. And then also his feet have ankle-tailed, and they don't have any forward and back. But they do have ankle-tailed, but that's also for transformation. But that articulation point would have been there anyway, because of the fact that we need that nowadays. So, let's just move straight into the next one, which is comparison. Starting off, here he is with his self from Combiner Wars, just like with everyone else. And my goodness, what an upgrade. Oh my, what an upgrade. Also, get out of the way here. But what an upgrade. Absolutely could not have been more of an upgrade between these two. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. This thing is bad, okay? This figure is bad. The legs are bad. Look at this. You can't get the legs straight. It's like either more inwards or it's like all the way outwards. The ratchets on this guy are bad. I don't like that. And this guy is so beautiful with the outward ratchets and stuff like that. Ooh, what a treat this guy is. What an improvement. And you could say that that is Commander class budget, but no, because the fact that I've seen a lot of just normal figures be able to have the leg joints like that with the ratchets being actually fixed. And I think that on some copies of this guy, the ratchets are fixed. I don't know if this one has the ratchets are fixed, but I think it's more for combine mode anyway. Who cares? The new one's better. Get out of here. So, let's bring in the boy, shall we? There you go. Beautiful looking, isn't it? The whole squad together at last. Even though I don't like two of them, they do look good together, and Motormaster towering over them is absolutely fantastic. So let's get them out of here, and let's get the leaders in here, and also the would-be leader, the wannabe leader. So here we go, Motormaster with the leaders and the wannabe leader. Very nice looking, very nice indeed. He's smaller than Galvatron, and he's bigger than Megatron, and then Starscream. Which, I don't know if that is accurate, but to be honest, in Generation 1, you can really only kind of guess the accuracy because of the fact that certain characters, like, you have the fact that Bruticus walks into Blastoff, even though Blastoff is his arm. So scaling in Generation 1 is kind of weird, so you can only kind of get it. And I think that this one most certainly kind of got it. So let's bring in Shockwave and Soundwave. So here we have Motormaster with Shockwave and Soundwave, and he's actually towering above them. Once again, I don't know how the scaling works, but overall, it doesn't look all that bad, but they all look nice together, so let's get him out of the way. Let's pull you in a bit closer so that we can get into that transformation. Alright, since this is a Commander class figure, it is going to require a Commander class transformation. So what you want to start off with is very simple. You want to grab this back piece here, untab it from down here, and then rotate this around like so and just leave it there. Then afterwards, what you want to do is you want to take the arms, untab them from in here, and rotate them up. Do the same thing on the other side. And then afterwards, you want to come in here. You want to open up these pieces here and fold the hand inside. Probably should have started off with that, but I didn't in order to be different, and now I'm paying the price. So there you go. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that these things sit next to the head, like so. And then there are tabs under here that are going to slide into the slots on the sides there. So you want to take this, lift this up, and slide it in like so. There you go. The back of the truck is done. Now we need to work on the front of the truck. So what you want to start off with is, I don't know why I have him upside down, but I do. So you want to open up these panels here, come in here, and then rotate this around until you have it like that. Rotate this around until you have it like that. And after that, we'll just do it right now. What I like to do is I like to push on this side of the wheel in order to come in here and just pull the wheel out, because that is what you need to do next. However, there's not really a good grabby point, so this is the best way that I personally have found it. You kind of just lift it up on this side and then just come in here and undo the wheel. I don't like that part of the transformation. The rest of the transformation is good, but that part is just a bit of an annoyance. But then what you want to do here is you want to also fold out this piece here. Just rotate that. Stop hitting the button. Fold out these pieces here, and then you can put this into place. Put this back into place. But we need this stuff, alright? So, then what you want to do is you want to take this one, rotate the legs down. Rotate the legs down. Now, I always kind of forget how this works, so you want to... Camera down. We're going to become smaller now. You want to take this inner hinge and rotate it until this tab here on the side will line up with this slot right here. So you basically want to take this, push it in and backwards. Just push it in like so. So you basically want to have the joint sit like that. So you want to basically make sure that the hinge joint here sits above the thing, and then you can just come here. Oh, come on, don't fold in. Take this here and then just also tap the front together when you're done with that. Also, you can untab these front pieces here like so. But then you want to, once you have that sitting kind of something like this, you want to tab the legs together. It is very difficult to show off how it's supposed to go for me, but basically you want it to look like that. There you go. And then what you want to do, so basically focus on tabbing it in here and then straightening it out. That will kind of get the leg joints into place. Now what you want to do is you want to take this piece here and fold this backwards, and then there's a tab here that is going to slide in there. So you basically want to take this and slide it in, take this and slide it in. And then for the finishing touch, what you want to do is you want to undo these pieces here from the side here, and then come in here and open it up. Oh, I said open it up. There you go. It tabs in, so it was a little bit more difficult, but there we go. And then what you want to do is, as you can see under here, there is a little circular tab that is going to slide into this piece here. So what you want to do is you want to take it and slide it in, rotate this up, yeah, and take it and slide it in like so, and then kind of squeeze things until they tab into place. And then for the finishing touch, what you can do is you can grab this piece here, the trailer itself, and then there's a hole here that this trailer hitch goes into. So you just want to basically line it up, push it in, and here we have Motormaster in his vehicle mode. So here we have the big leader man himself, Motormaster, in his truck mode, and I can already hear the Night Industries 2000 shivering because of the fact of Goliath is coming. And David might actually lose. Wait, that's actually funny, because David Hasselhoff was in that show. David versus Goliath. Oh, wow. I just noticed that. Whatever. Anyway, back on the toilet. Let's talk about plastic. But here's Motormaster in his truck mode. And to be honest, he looks actually really good. I really like the way that this turned out. Also, I have seen people actually have issues with the fact that there's too much weight on this stuff, so that the back wheels kind of like go outward. Mine doesn't seem to have that issue, so that's good. I like the fact that mine doesn't have that issue. But maybe it was fixed in the gift set, who's to say, but mine doesn't do that. Also, this thing compresses the whole Menasor. Come out. This thing basically compresses the whole Menasor, and while, yes, we will not be looking at this thing itself, while we will not be looking at the Menasor portion of this thing, we can look at this thing as a trailer. And my goodness, look at all the stripes on here. The nice, beautiful purple and silver for the Decepticons stuff. Very, very nice looking. The nice silver wheels is what it looks like from the back. Doesn't actually look all that bad for the fact that this thing has to split apart so much. And this is what it looks like from the other side. And this is what it looks like from the front. Once again, not looking all that bad. I mean, I know that these two are the leg parts, but outside of that, you know, he looks actually pretty good. Also, you can do this if you want to, but why would you? But I love the way that this thing compresses in on itself. I mean, this is the chest of Menasor, very nice. Also kind of blends in as well. I love the way that this thing works. I love the way this thing looks. My only real small issue is the fact that there's nothing here that, wait, maybe there is. Wait a minute, hold the phone here. Camera up! I'm gonna test something out here. Is this possible? He does have a stand. Oh my god, I didn't know he had a stand. He has a stand that he can stand with. Haha, yes, he can stand. Wonderful. Oh, that is perfect. I mean, it isn't really something that clicks into place, though. So he does like to just do that, but it is something at least. And it doesn't actually look too bad. It kind of looks like a stand for that trailers normally have. So that's pretty cool. He actually has one of these. Now then, let's move you out of the way so we can look at the truck itself. Oh my goodness, what a nice looking truck it is. I love what Hasbro has done with this figure. Even though, yes, they did not make the trailer part of Motormaster himself. I love the decision. Initially, I wasn't a fan of it, but looking at the execution, I am a big fan of the fact that they Okay. That they omitted the trailer in the robot mode and instead gave him the tiny little thing. I love it. That is such a clever way to do things. But overall, he looks really good. He compacts here very good. And then you just have the arms and the back here. And also the back of the truck, as you can see here. Look at all the details in here. But the back doesn't even look that horrible. I mean, yes, there's an opening here. But even then, it's not as bad as like having feet sticking out back here. Which almost made me very upset. It is a very, very, very nice looking truck. Look at all the details here on this side as well. You got so much details going on. Here's the big front with the big silver grille. And then on the side here. Also, this thing is slightly smaller than 86 Optimus Prime, for anyone who wants to know that. I also love the purple here at the top as well. My goodness, this thing just looks really good, really powerful. And yeah, that's basically it. So now then, let's talk about weapon storage. Because of the fact that the weapon, I don't really know if it can store on the truck. Because I don't see any ports where it can store. Because it has like this like circular peg thing where you can put something in. But there is no peg sticking out here in order to plug it in. So you can't really do that. However, you can plug it into the trailer. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a transformation. So what you want to do is you want to split it in half. There you go. And then what you want to do, as you can see here, there's a tab here and then there's a slot here. So you want to basically take the weapon and just tab it in here. And then as you can see in here, we have this big gaping hole, kind of like your mom. And that's where the sword goes into. And then you can close this bad boy up and weapon storage inside of the trailer itself. Absolutely wonderful. You love to see it, the way that it happened. And yes, I did do this on purpose. But overall, the weapon storage is very nice. So let's bring in some stats comparisons, shall we? So starting off, I don't even know if I have this guy transformed correctly because I don't know how this is if this is supposed to go like this or like this. I think it looks better like this. So here we got him next to Motormaster from the Combiner Wars. And to be honest, he's not that much taller. He's a little bit taller because of this part here. But outside of that, he's not really that much taller. I find that pretty ironic, actually, that he's not that much taller. But however, he is also 100 million times better than Motormaster of Combiner Wars. But this is what they look like together. To be honest, the truck mode of Motormaster from Combiner Wars never really looked too bad. It was always the robot mode and combined mode that had the big problems. The truck mode doesn't really look too bad outside of the fact that it's a bit too big. You got this thing hanging out. I mean, you can just fold this down if you want to, or rotate this up, your choice. And he technically has his feet sticking out the back. Thinking this guy thinks he's Optimus Prime. Oh, so this was designed as Optimus Prime and then later on... Okay. But yeah, so let's move him out of the way so we can bring in the boys. So here we have Motormaster with the boys. The rest of the gang looking very nice. Also, this thing was missing a trailer. I do not like the fact that it didn't come with a trailer. But here we got the rest of the boys looking very nice and very good together. It's a weird team, one sticking out very much, but... overall, very nice together. So let's get them out of here so that we can bring in the leaders and that screaming fellow. So here we have Motormaster next to Starscream, Mega Man, and Galvatron. Looking very, very, very nice. Maybe it's better if I just do this. Wait, maybe this is a little bit better. But here he is next to them. Looking very nice. I don't like this Megatron, but for the time being, until we get like the Studio Series one, this is going to be the size comparison that we will be doing. So let's get them out of here for the final size comparison that I like to do. Shockwave and Soundwave, boys. Here we are with them. Looking very, very nice, I think. Even though it's not entirely accurate at all. Because these guys are supposed to be a lot smaller than Motormaster. But overall, they're looking very nice. Let's get them out of here. Let's get them out of here immediately. And let's pull in Motormaster closer. Let's detach the trailer from him and put that off to the side. Come on. And let's just go into Motormaster's reverse transformation. So let's get the Motormaster man himself back into robot mode. So obviously what you want to start off with, you want to take the trailer and move it off to the side. I already did that. So we're going to go into the actual man himself. So what you want to start off with is you want to lift these pieces up a little bit to untab them. And then rotate them out to the side. And then fold this piece in. And then under here there is a tab that goes to that slot right there. So you just want to take it and tab it in like so. And then you can just rotate this around and leave it off to the side for now. Then what you want to do is you want to come in here and take these pieces here, this is a bit annoying to do, but you want to untap these top parts here, like so. Rotate them forward a bit, but this will allow us to access to the joints that are in here. So next up, what you want to do is you want to untap this thing from the side here. Also untap it from each other, but untap it from the side here. And then what you want to do basically here is rotate this forward. So just rotate this forward. Also fold in the wheel, fold in the wheel. Couldn't be simpler as that. And there you go. Then what you want to do, you can also just tap this piece in here, take this piece here and just line it up and tap it in like so. And there you go. These are basically his legs done. Now then what you want to do is you can rotate this on this ratchet up to straighten it out. And there you go. There is his robot mode stuff basically done. Then for the finishing touches on these legs, what you want to do is you want to open this piece up, then fold this piece in, rotate this one around like so. Put it back in and then rotate this in, and then this is gonna sit in here, so just push that in. The same thing on the other side. Rotate this out, rotate this in, rotate this around, and then rotate this in, and bam, there you go. And also rotate this off and to the side. On the side here there is a slot and there's a tab here that will just peg together like so. And now we are officially done with the legs. Then what you want to do from here is rotate the camera up, untap the arms, as you can see from in here. So you just want to take the arms out from in here, like so. Then rotate the arms off to the side, and then there is a slot here that the tab goes into. So just tap that into place, tap that into place. Rotate the arms down, take this piece here, rotate it all the way around, and then there is a tab in here that is going to slide into this bottom slot right there. So just rotate this down as far as it will go, and then just tap it into place like so. Then for the finishing touches on this big man himself, why is he not even, oh, okay, this did not fully extend. You want to make sure that both of these are fully extended like so, which you can't really see, but you basically want to make sure that they are fully extended. There you go. Now you can stand a bit better. Still not perfect, but I'll fix that later. Don't you worry about that, because next up what you want to do is you want to come down here, open this up from the bottom, and rotate the hand around. Come on, rotate the hand out. There you go, and close it back up. Do the same thing on the other side. Open it up, rotate the hand around, and then close it back up like so. And then after you have done all of that, rotate the head forward, obviously. Here you have Motormaster himself back in his robotic mode. So, final thoughts on Commander Class Motormaster. What do I think of him? I think he is absolutely wonderful. Overall, I love him. I think he's absolutely great. Now, could we have gotten this in leader class budget? Who's to say? I don't know. Did this have to be a commander class? I don't know. But I very much enjoy this thing. I also love the little details, like the feet being able to rotate in order to simulate the front of the truck, because he had that on the Generation 1 figure and show model. I love that kind of stuff. That is very fun that they were able to do that. It also seems very clever as well, and I am just a big fan of this guy overall. Now then, would I recommend him, however? Well, that's kind of where we come into a bit of a problem. Now, this guy is Commander Class price point, and Commander Class price point is a huge price point. So, in order to recommend him, I don't really know if I would. Now, I would recommend him if you can find him for, like, I don't know, like a discount. If you can find him with a discount on sale, yes, I would recommend him. He is a fun figure, even by himself, without the whole Menasor thing. Technically, he can become Menasor without the other guys, but that is for the next video to really talk about. But he is a fun guy that, you know, isn't too bad. However, recommending him at full price, I personally would. But with the whole, like, you know, getting the rest of the Stunticons, I would probably say I would get... If you're going for the whole set, yes. If you're not going for the whole set and instead you see 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime, I would recommend that one over this one. Also, it is actually kind of funny because I got this set for about the same price as Commander Class because it was on discount. This whole set was discounted, so that was fun. I just realized that basically I got a whole set, the whole Menasor set, for the same price as a Commander Class figure. Well, it was a little bit more, but still around the same price, which I just think is pretty funny. So my recommendation Litesaturation is on sale unless you're trying to complete Menasor and you also get the other guys, already have the other guys. Then I would say yes, it is a fun figure, but I don't know if you really want to spend about $100 on this figure. But that has been my review of the Transformers Legacy, technically Evolution because of the fact of the gift set, Commander Class Motormaster. And next time we will be looking at this, because then we will be taking a look at Menasor and see what these guys can really do. So hopefully I'll see you guys for the next review. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!